I'm Olbermann. But tonight we begin with an observation based on a week of watching Mike Tomlin and Jason Kidd and Alex Rodriguez, and it is this. Virtually everything you enjoy about sports used to be cheating. The forward pass was cheating, and the overhand fastball was cheating, the curveball was cheating, trying to strike the batter out was cheating, and the paid Olympian was cheating, and the curved hockey stick was cheating, and the slam dunk was cheating. Hell, even traveling used to be cheating. In a line that New York Magazine attributes to PED dealer Tony Bosch in its squishy profile today of Alex Rodriguez, quote, Bosch boasted he was 30 years ahead of those trying to catch him. In point of fact, the cheaters have always been years ahead, and almost always the authorities eventually give up and give in and change the rules. And if you think that only applies to the on-the-field rules, think about two names. Jim Thorpe, whose life was ruined because he took a couple of $100 to play minor league baseball before he crushed the 1912 Olympics, compared to, say, any paid athlete we will send to Sochi for the Winter Games in 67 days. And the guy in the photo I'm about to show you, he is the first known user, not just of PEDs in baseball, but of testosterone in baseball. James Pud Galvin of the Pittsburgh Alleghenies, 1889. He was injected with mashed up monkey glands in an effort to reinvigorate his then 32-year-old arm, and he went public about it. Monkey glands! Testosterone! Oh, how cute. Our ancient sports ancestors were trying to do then what our $100 million players do now. Of course, it didn't work. The hell it didn't. Counting the year he took the monkey glands, Pud Galvin won 60 more games, and he was publicly lauded for contributing to scientific research. And in 1965, they elected him to the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. Alex Rodriguez isn't going to get into the Hall of Fame, but Pud Galvin is in there forever. Maybe A-Rod gets into the mashed up monkey glands Hall of Fame. I don't know. But wait, using PEDs is still cheating, right? Those rules weren't changed. Yes, they were. Sure, the stuff A-Rod used is still cheating, but in 2006, baseball officially banned not just testosterone and steroids and HGH, it also banned amphetamines. Amphetamines, greenies, pep pills, uppers, bennies, dexies, jelly beans, and sparkle plenties. The breakfasts of champions, the thing that made the stars of the 60s feel a little bit brighter and move just a little bit faster, despite jet lag and day games after night games and doubleheaders and flannel uniforms. Amphetamines. Would you be surprised if I told you that despite the fact that amphetamines were banned 7 years ago, at least 119 Major League players used amphetamines this year, used them legally? These amphetamines are called ADD drugs, and 119 is the number of players out of the 1,200 on all the team's 40-man rosters to whom baseball revealed last week it granted exemptions to use them after determining, yeah, you have ADD. I'm not saying they don't. I'm not saying the prescriptions aren't legit. I am saying amphetamines are banned. And these are amphetamines, and the statistical odds that one guy in every major league starting lineup is using them, and whether this was the intent or not, the rules were changed to turn cheating into not cheating. And I still haven't mentioned Jason Kidd and Mike Tomlin. I know both these guys, and I like them, Tomlin especially, but if anybody thinks these were accidents, they're crazy. Tomlin especially. Tomlin is your factory issue standardized type A. I want to know everything in that moves in this stadium control freak. He would sooner have driven his car onto the field during the game accidentally than accidentally strayed from the sideline. He sent a text tonight saying anybody who thinks he did this deliberately is crazy. Call me crazy. So what happened to Kidd and Tomlin during each of these games? Sure, plenty has happened to them since. The NFL just finished its review of the Tomlin sideline rumba today. The Steelers could lose a draft choice for this. Kidd got fined $50,000. He's worth about $75 million, and he'll make about $2 million this year, but he got fined $50,000. But during the games, Tomlin and Kidd got away with it. Rules were changed, or at least the enforcement of these rules were changed, to turn cheating into not cheating. Wait, you say, how were they changed? You think that what Tomlin and Kidd did had never been done before? Ever heard of Dickie Magel? Dickie Magel was the halfback from Rice in the 1954 Cotton Bowl. He'd already scored once on a 79-yard dash against Alabama when he again got free at the Rice 5 and found a vein down the sideline, which is where he was tackled by Bama's Tommy Lewis, which was a neat trick because A, Lewis was also an offensive player, and B, he wasn't in the game at the time. Lewis had jumped off the bench and blindsided Dickie Magel. And America gasped. The referee, Cliff Shaw, immediately awarded Magel and Rice the touchdown anyway. Lewis wound up apologizing on the field, and both players were flown to New York to go on Ed Sullivan's television show and shake hands. And you think TV these days is bad. Did they give Jacoby Jones a touchdown? Did the refs give the Lakers a basket, an extra timeout, something? No. The rules have been changed to protect the guilty. There is one reason and one reason only to believe that all cheating will not become legal and anarchy will not ensue and maybe flopping in all sports will not simply become okay just so long as some gymnastics judges give you good marks. It's the fact that many of the cheaters foul themselves up by keeping records. Again, we go to New York Magazine and this A-Rod story and one nugget hidden within. While baseball investigators were cheating by buying documents from a guy named Jones, who was cheating when he stole the documents. Another guy cheated by videotaping the deal as it went down, and then Rodriguez cheated by buying that video. However, as the magazine writes, Rodriguez insisted that Jones fill out an IRS W-9 form. So, as Jason Kidd, Mike Tomlin, and the ADD players can tell you, legalized cheating has creeped into every sport and will probably continue to so creep. But as Al Capone could tell them, nobody else can get you for your cheating. The IRS can.